The G7 summit kicks off in Germany this weekend. A major focus, of course, will be the Russia-Ukraine war. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibbal reports from Munich. Take a look.
Germany is set to host one of the most crucial summits of recent times, the G7 summit. There are multiple issues on the cards, but the one that'll top the agenda is Russia's war in Ukraine. Russia's invasion of its neighbor has impacted the geopolitics of the world, especially Europe. The summit comes just a few days after leaders of France, Germany and Italy visited Kiev and met with the country's embattled president Volodymyr Zelensky. While in Ukraine, leaders invited Zelensky to the high-stakes summit, which he accepted.
As the German Chancellor has said, a Marshall Plan for reconstruction of Ukraine, that will be something that will be announced as well. But by and large, the message, the focus will be that democracies can deliver and democracies know about their responsibility, their joint responsibility. And that is why this year's G7 summit is key to the developments that we have seen in the past few months since the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
India is among the 5 partner countries that the host, Germany, has invited to attend the summit. Apart from India, leaders of Indonesia, South Africa, Senegal and Argentina will also be present at the Schloss Almau, where the summit is taking place. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be travelling to Germany for the second time in 2 months to take part in the summit. Back in May this year, Prime Minister Modi visited Germany as a part of his 3-leg Europe visit. That is when the German Chancellor had extended the invite personally to the Indian Prime Minister.
I think it's very important that India is there. Already since a few years, India has been a permanent invitee there. I think it's important that giving 1.3 million people in the country and the importance of India, I think it's just fair that it is there. And it adds, of course, an extra point of view because the G7 are mostly the industrialized countries. So if you have a big country like India from the south, it adds a total different aspect.
This is for the 4th consecutive time since 2019 that India has been invited or considered to be invited to the high-stakes summit. And this adds to New Delhi's growing profile. While in Germany, the Prime Minister is also expected to hold a number of bilaterals on the sidelines of the summit. And similar to his last visit, Prime Minister Modi will address the Indian diaspora. After the G7 summit, Prime Minister Modi will travel to the UAE. The last time the Indian Prime Minister visited UAE was in August 2019. Back then, he was honoured with the country's highest award, Order of Zayed.
It's a power-packed visit of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Germany and then to UAE. In Germany, he will be taking part at the G7 summit, meeting key leaders, and then later on will visit UAE for meeting with key West Asian partner. While the Russian invasion of Ukraine is something that remains a big worry, these meetings will provide an opportunity to reaffirm partnership with key leaders and of course key partners, but nonetheless meetings and engagements that will shape how the world works forward at a time when we have seen increasing volatility. With video journalist Siddhant Sibbal for WION in Munich, Germany.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.